Hello everyone, welcome to Investing Intel. So with the title 90% of the trader never build an edge. You already know this is going to be something very important. So most traders spend their time searching for the right indicator, the perfect screen or the best setup. Even when they have a strategy with a high winning rate, they still struggle to achieve consistent result. Why? Because the reality is that 90% of the uh, daily volume, market volume in India is driven by institutional participants. That is FI, DI, hedge fund, and proprietary desk. These participants do not trade randomly. They follow systematic top-down process, understand the global macro, moving through intermarket and a relationship, analyzing sectoral strength, and finally entering precisely sized risk managed position in the leading sectors. In many cases, they don't just follow sectoral trend; they create them. Now here is the gap. Most retail trader don't understand how to think like institution. They don't know how to analyze global macro trends, intermarket relationship which influence capital flow, how commodity impact sectors, how to identify where money is flowing, and most importantly, how to align themselves with the right sector at the right time. Instead, they purely rely on the indicator. They scan charts using different and platform and tools, find stock that match their setup and enter trade without understanding the bigger picture, driving through those moves. And that's exactly why consistency is missing. So today I'm going to walk you through the process institution actually follow, a proven framework that can significantly improve your decision making. Even if your strategy is already good, this process will help you increase efficiency, improve your winning rate, and make better trading and investment decision consistently. So so as we move ahead, these are the three silent killer every uh, affecting every trader's journey. So many time it has might have happened with you that you pick a great stock, but they don't go anywhere. But the bad stock rally, and you keep thinking why. Second is you follow the news, but by the time you enter the stock, institution moved that price, and you are late. And then when you enter, the price start correcting, or you tried every system, even if you have a right strategy, right winning ratio, but without the process of analyzing global market and picking the right stock, you think your strategy is uh, failing. You follow indicators, tips, different YouTube strategy, yet losses keep piling up and you don't get the expected result. First, you need to accept that all this thing is decreasing your efficiency and affecting your trading journey. Once you accept this, then only you can understand the framework that I am going to teach you to make your journey more efficient. Here is the 7-layer institutional framework created by Investing Intel. So this is the exact process we use for analyzing stock and making investment decision. And so here is the 7-layer institutional framework created by Investing Intel. This is the exact process we use for analyzing stock and making investment decision. And we follow it with complete discipline. Over time, we have trained not just our strategy but also our psychology to operate within this framework. Similar to how professional proprietary deck function. In fact, no matter how strong a setup looks, whether it comes from indicator, price action, or any strategy, we do not take the trade unless it passes through this entire process. So today, I'll give you overview of this framework. While this is our proprietary model and each module is covered in depth separately. So as you can see that the first is a global market intelligence. We begin with analyzing global market. Here we track 25 global indicator to assess overall market strength. This help us decide whether to increase this risk and participate aggressively or reduce and stay defensive. Second is intermarket analysis. We analyze relationship between dollar, bond, commodity. This intermarket perspective help us understand how capital flow into Indian equity market and set the context for our decision. Third is the sector rotation model. Capital doesn't flow randomly; it moves in cycle across sector. Using our five-factor sector scoring model, we evaluate all major sectors and identify the three sector where institutional money is flowing for trading or investing. Fourth is institutional stock selection framework, where a universe of 2000 stocks, we narrow down it to 5 to 10 high probability opportunities. We apply 10-step institutional stock selection filter to generate daily watch list. Only stock that meet our scoring criteria qualify as high probability trades. Fifth is institutional price action. Here we focus on identifying institutional behavior on chart. We track 10 key institutional price structure and only enter when we see confirmation of strong structured participation. Sixth is portfolio construction and position sizing. We then focus on portfolio construction, strategic capital allocation across different structure, precise position sizing. This ensure that we are not just right but also efficient in how we deploy our capital. Finally, risk management system. Before executing, we follow four non-negotiable risk rules that can never be skipped. We calculate position size using a defined formula and then execute based on the plan. Post execution, intraday trader perform daily review, swing traders weekly and monthly review. And with when we review our daily, weekly, and monthly, we understand the behavior of the market for long-term investment. This help us continuously track and understand institutional money flow independently. So when you go through all these layers, you will understand that the price action or your strategy is just 30% of the model. Other thing is how you analyze other factor and your psychology and your risk management. So why this framework is very important, because I have gone deep into each of this model in the full training. When you start following this process step by step, even if you spend just 1 hour before the market open, you'll begin to see a massive shift in your decision making. You will learn how to pick the right sector, how to choose the right stock, how to align your existing strategy with institutional flow. Here's the key insight: your strategy may not be the problem. The missing piece is this process. Most trader and even many mentors skip this entire framework and rely only on strategy, and that's why they stay stuck at a break even. They struggle to scale capital, and leverage often works against them instead for them. Okay, so if you think that there is a gap and this gap is affecting your result, and if you are ready to fix this, I have provided a link below. Inside you will find a detailed recorded analytical session where I break down all these 7 layers of this framework. This will help you build more efficient trading model, develop real edge over other trader, think and operate like institutional participants, and ultimately grow your capital consistently. So this is the framework that we use every day, every week, and every month to find the right investing opportunity. And if you follow this whole framework, it will surely help you in increasing your winning ratio. So go and check out the link, and if you think and that this content is helping you in your trading and investing journey, do like and subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you very much.